Hello everyone, we are here today and we're going to play Cabin. Stands for Create Above and Beyond in Newer, so it's just Create Above and Beyond brought to 1.20. Let's ignore this, there we go. And the little twist on it is we're going to be completing this in one run, hardcore mode. That's all there is to it. As you can see here, I'm literally just going to create the hardcore world right in front of you. And it's hard. It's going to be hard. Alright, so now there are some custom mods I've added into this pack as well, and I'll briefly go over that. Those are the Ultimine, FTB Ultimine mod, and the replay mod. So as you can see here, I'll have some pretty things happening. Maybe, hopefully. My first goal is to find somewhere to live, and we'll be back with that. Alright, so I'm just going to collect only one tree of wood here, a couple of saplings. I don't know. I think I'm thinking about going with an industrial build style on this, but we'll see on it. Anyway, it's gonna be pretty straightforward. I think I found a spot. I've always wanted an island base, and would you look at that? There's an island right here. So now with this wood and some of these saplings, I'm pretty much gonna head straight over there, honestly. Alright, so we've made it to my home. At least for the foreseeable future. It already comes along with a pre-built bridge, which surprisingly has no holes at all in it. I am running low on hunger, which is not the best thing ever, but, you know, it is what it is. It's not too big a deal. Well, the goal for today, basically, is to just get one-to-one ore processing set up. I mean, in this pack, if you don't already know, basically you get one cluster, or chunk, or whatever it's called, of ore, specifically for metals, and then you have to just smelt that to 3 nuggets, so it's not exactly ideal. So we're going to change. I know this is wildly different, but obviously nighttime has fallen. I'm just here to light up the torches. So I'm going to do that real quick, light up this whole island. I lit up about half of it, but now I'm going to light up the other half, so that way no monsters spawn, and we can build unimpeded. Oh shit, well, oh hell no, 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 no. So we're not gonna do that now. Apparently bedrock skeletons are just built different, so I'm glad that's Java. Let's just wait out the night. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there's so many! I don't know why there was 3 skeletons. Oh shit. Oh shit, that's already a close ass call. Alright, come on. Alright, well, that threw a wrench in things. Yeah, let's heal because I'm gonna need it. Then I'll wait for these guys to burn, and then we'll light up the rest of the island. And now we are gonna go back and get some more coal, and then finish up lighting this island. Probably worth mentioning that I just found a create house right here. So we gotta So we got a windmill bearing, rotational chassis, or these sail frames right here. So we're probably gonna have wind power to start. Millstone, that's huge. That's gonna be integral in getting our, it's gonna be integral in getting just one-to-one ore processing up. So it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be super sick. A crab? And that's done. That's the entire island lit up. So that concludes our first little project there. Our second project is just to simply get one-to-one ore processing. As I've said like 4,000 times. To do that, we're going to need, this is the pathway we're going to take if we open our quest book. We've already come across ores. We have a mining tool, and we have crushed ore. So what we can do from here is get a millstone, which we've already got in our inventory. That will turn it into dust. This dust can then be melted down by a smeltery or a meltery from Tinker's Construct, which turns into this liquid, this molten metal, which can then be cast, and then that can be the ingot. And that's all one-to-one. So, recap, ore, mine, it's going to drop this. This crushed ore turns into 3 dust. These 3 dusts each turn into an ingot, which means, wait, not an ingot. Each dust turns into 3 nuggets, which is then melted, and that can be melted into an ingot, which can be cast. There you go. So we have the millstone. We can make a water wheel. So we can make a water wheel. That'll be our source of power. We'll run the millstone, maybe with some small cogwheels, and then after that, we're gonna get. Actually, right now, we're actually gonna get the things necessary for a melter. So this is seared bricks, which needs grout. Grout is sand, gravel, and clay. And we're also going to need a seared heater, which is right here. Same thing, seared bricks. Let's go. Alright, so we've gotten all the materials here. So now, we have gotten all the necessary parts to run ore processing. And apparently I'm back to a shitty wooden pickaxe, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, so now that I have wood, I can make a cog wheel, a small cog right here. And, oh god, since I don't have a bucket or access to a bucket yet, I can go like this. Fuck it, we're gonna roll with it. I can go like this, carve out a little hole here. Hell, I can even like do this. Oh shit. Yeah, this has cork in it, so I think you can place things along there. Okay, anyway, I can drop this, I can do this, and that's not going to work. So I can do that. That makes the water wheel turn. I can attach here this small cog and throw the millstone right next to it. Boom. There we go. Now, we are going to need a few more parts, which is simply just the seared faucet, I believe, and the casting basin. I don't have gold right now, so I can't really make an ingot cast unless there's an alternate recipe. Let's see. Not really. Well, kind of. Anyway, so I have this now. I can actually even automate this relatively soon, which is cool. Great. Well, semi-automate. Anyway, we're gonna stop yapping and throw down our melter and our seared heater. And we're also gonna chuck down our seared faucet right here. And we're gonna throw down a casting basin. And boom, look at that. We now have full one-to-one ore processing. All we have to do is throw this in here. There we go. So I just turned Jade on. And now we have a tooltip here. So basically, as you can see, each one of those crushed raw iron is going to be turned into 3 iron dust each. We have 5 crushed raw and 9 right now. Now we're at 4 and 12. And basically all that's going to do is I can pull that from here and throw it in the melter. And what normally would be 1 crushed raw iron turns into 3 nuggets. 1 crushed raw iron turns into 3 dust, which then turns into 1 molten ingot. Unfortunately, I'm going to need like a whole 27 of this in order to make 1 block of iron, which I honestly don't even think I have. But that is one-to-one ore processing in a very janky way kind of set up. So yeah, anyway, I will catch you all later. I don't know why I am holding a torch like that. I mean, yeah, look at that goofy. Anyway, I will catch you all later. See you in the next one. Peace.